Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Brotato run, and today I'm gonna be doing a run with the artificer. This guy gets mainly more explosion size for every elemental damage you have. We're gonna go with the plank right now because I want to be planking people in the face, but the plan is going to be we're gonna go with turrets. Today is a turret day. Now you might say, but Sifd, why didn't you just start with the wrench? This guy had a wrench. Well, guess what? He also starts with minus 100% damage, so the wrench is literally not even functioning in the beginning. So let's just, we're gonna become a wrench character later. For now, we're just running around, hoping we're not gonna die literally in the first wave. One life there at the end. And we got 2 boxes. Perfect. Now for today, we're gonna be chasing down specifically this thing here. There's a very specific kind of here. Strange Book. Okay, today's run is going to be Strange Book and something like, where are these things? There are some explosive turrets. That's the idea, 69 damage, nice. So I'm gonna start with explosive turrets. I'm gonna get like 5 or 10 of them. And the main idea is those explosive turrets are gonna do a lot of damage, but how are we gonna do damage? Through the Strange Book, because this says for each, I gain 1 engineering for every point of elemental damage. So if I have this thing 100 times, every point of elemental damage is gonna give me 100 engineering, right? Now we will lose melee and range damage, but that's gonna be completely irrelevant. And the thing is, if I get 100 elemental damage, I'm gonna have such a big explosion size that everything is gonna just explode into the stratosphere. So the idea is we start with a bunch of explosive turrets, like the first, I don't know, 10, 20, 50. I'm not 50, but the first, like, I guess, first definitely 20 boxes are going to be explosive turrets, and then we're gonna rotate that over into, as I said, into what? I'm saying as I said, but there is no as I said here. 8% damage. I don't really want that. 2 range damage, also no 10% attack build. So let's get 3 health. I'm wasting my money here. I will go for planks right now. As you see, we're also getting elemental through planks, so planks really fits with what this character wants to be doing. I don't need to lock down a dynamite. Now the idea is I will try to have 6 wrenches at the end. I just want those explosive turrets. I don't really want to be a plank build. I just want a bunch of explosive turrets, and we're gonna go a bunch of elemental damage so that not only do we get the engineering damage free out of that, but also explosive size is gonna become big enough so that we get a lot out of it overall, right? We get everything out of it. Not only... Nice, we got another box there. Not only will we get elemental damage for AoE, but we're also gonna get elemental damage for engineering damage. So everything just, helps each other out. We're gonna continue with the explosive turrets for now. As I said, 10 luck, very nice. I would like to get elemental damage if I can happen to find it. But if I don't care. Let's go with 6 movement speed. 5 luck, I would say, honestly, over armor. We found a taser for the elemental build, but honestly, as I said, we're not gonna go elemental specific. We're not gonna go tasers and whatnot. Let's get more dynamites. Yeah, this planks. The planks are just straight up gonna destroy everything. Even more dynamites. Just spam the dynamites. I hope I'm gonna find at least one engineering thing, like one wrench or whatever it's called. But because if I get 1 wrench, then we're gonna be done. But you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't even matter, right? I don't even need the wrenches, to be completely and utterly honest. I can just be with my little explosive turrets. The idea is that these explosive turrets are gonna be shooting out some atomic bombs at the end, because we're gonna be having like 1,000 plus engineering damage and who knows how much elemental damage. So we want to go as much deep into elemental damage as possible, and those planks do provide us with elemental damage. And at the end of the day, I also need to be able to run into opponents and smack them in the face with a plank, so maybe it's going to be a plank build with the explosive turrets. So let's continue with explosive turrets, as I said, until I get to a point where I'm actually sure about this build. 45 range, do I want this? Not really. 9 max life, that's always safe. Safe options are good. 10 harvesting, I mean, we're getting so much money. 3 elemental damage, that's actually good. And this is a guaranteed purple, so we're gonna go with 15 luck here, so that we can control what we're gonna gain. I will spend as much money as needed for the luck thing. Money is not really something that I am afraid about losing. Let's roll these. 15 luck, very nice, very nice. And this is bad. I'm not gonna take this. Elemental damage is really important for us. That is the one thing I'm never gonna take. This is a yes, though. I'm losing movement speed. I'm gonna fix the movement speed there. Let's get the dynamite. None of these really. Landmines, this is also a yes. Let's also have atomic landmines, because why not? Atomic everything if we can. Elemental damage against max HP, that's a definite yes. Like a guaranteed yes. And we got our planks done. So at this point we are pretty much a full build. And we also have 12 elemental damage. Therefore my explosion size at this point is how much percent more? I guess 4 times 12, whatever that number is. Who can calculate up to 48 in a timely manner other than me and you and everybody that instantly thought about the number? For sure. Anyway, Let's actually go around. Right now, the next item I'm gonna take is most likely a Sifd relic. And then we're gonna just deep dive into the whole idea of turrets. Until I get like 20 of them. Maybe 30? Maybe 30? I'm thinking about it. The thing is that I don't need that many turrets. Because at the end of the day, fact of the matter... Did I press it? No, it didn't press. Nice, now it pressed it. Now it's actually continuing with the turrets. Fact of the matter is, I don't need that many turrets. Because at the end of the day, opponents are just gonna explode at the end, right? Let's go movement speed. I don't want to move slowly. This is a guaranteed 15 luck. Nice. And I have so much luck for elemental damage. This is very, very much yes. And damage on this. By the way, these things take 25 from each of the stats. So even if I lose melee damage and engineering, actually no, look at this. It gets from it gets from melee damage, but it also gets from elemental and engineering. So the moment I start getting books, all my elemental is gonna become engineering, and this is just gonna do insane damage. So yeah, it's just gonna be insanity all around. +1 engineering, why not? Plus elemental damage against life, also why not? Armor against damage, might as well. Let's protect ourselves a bit. Yes, I have 44 life, but it's not really enough. Let's get a bit of lifesteal, that's also a good idea. Not that it costs us anything, so there is no reason to avoid it. Let's continue just picking up everything we find. Movement speed is -1 again. Let's take this, yes. Roll these, explosion, reroll these. Dynamite and plank. Let's see, plank and dynamite and plank, but instead of taking that, we're gonna just combine them by another one. Lose dodge, but gain the rest. Not really. Yes, I'm losing movement speed for elemental damage. Was that engineering that I just threw away? Maybe. Does it really matter? Maybe. Do I care? No. I'm not even gonna log anything in here. Let's get the max life. Dodge is a bit less irrelevant than actually, you know, losing. So, less irrelevant, not less relevant, I meant less relevant. And now I have the global magnetism, you know, now we have the Sifd relic here to pick up all the things. And at this point, we can with certainty say that I don't really need more. I don't really need more mines. How many of these do I have actually? I have 13. You know what? Just to have a nice round number, I'm gonna go up to 20. I'm gonna pick up 7 more. And then after that, I'm not gonna pick up any more turrets. At the end of the day, I think the turrets are gonna be one-shotting everything anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure that the size of the explosions is gonna become so big that just straight up everything is gonna explode instantly. So we don't really need to invest into more turrets. But for now, we're gonna, as I said, we're gonna get 20. And then we're gonna be done. Although, even though I'm saying we're gonna get 20, the fact of the matter is, if the shop provides me with another one, I'm gonna take it. So, you know what? Let's actually stop at 15. Let's take 2 of these more, and that's enough. Let's rotate over to the strange book. All my elemental damage is now gonna become engineering damage. And I also want to see how much damage I do right now, 112. So let's start taking these. Boom. Look at this. Instantly 23 engineering. Boom, 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 boom. And now, of course, madness is gonna ensue. So let's 3 elemental, very nice. That's multiplicative, of course, with everything. You know what? If I take 16% damage, nah, I don't need it. 6 max life is a bit safer. Let's see. So we're doing 346. Wow, just wow. We became very quickly very busted. I would like to get this. 2 range damage, 6% damage is borderline irrelevant. The attack speed is what I care about. I want to be attacking a bit faster with my planks. I want to be smacking them in the face as fast as possible. So that's there. Trees die in 1 hit, as if that even matters, by the way. Let's go with damage against range, as ranged is also a bit irrelevant. Let's combine these by this, by this. Oh, we are already into the legendary planks. Very nice. And SMG. Fuel, very, very, very good. That fuel is actually maybe one of the better things. I will take a medical turret. Why not? Why not have some kind of healing on the board, especially when we don't have any actual healing here? I mean, we do have some HP regen, which is a joke, and we do have a bit of lifesteal, which is borderline also a joke. I have blue, I have purple, I have gray, so theoretically, no matter what I find here, it should be good. Plastic explosions for bigger explosion size, and I'm pretty sure that the explosion size is about to be huge. Pretty sure that at this point it's gonna be full-on screen covering already because we have so many plastic explosives. I'm not even gonna buy this. Let's go. Let's see. Is this gonna be epilepsy warning right now? Please watch out. Okay, it's not as big as I was under the assumption it's gonna be, but it is pretty big. So just to not have to deal with, you know what? Let's for now actually have these lights going off. Actually, forget it. Forget it. I don't wanna strain my eyes. So let's go with where is it? Explosions. Where's explosions? Screen shake. Imagine having screen shake gameplay. Explosions here. Let's go without explosions. Let's see what this looks like. Now it's dusting them. Now it's dusting them. I'm still a bit disappointed that the explosion color is white. Which, I mean, it makes visual sense, but with, you know, it is strange to the eyes. I think explosions should be, I don't know, brown, I guess? Like an explosion. Or just make it an animation. Instead of being like a flashbang, it should be maybe something like... it spreads. Like, instead of being a 1-frame animation, make it a 2-frame animation or 3-frame animation. So it's like a red thing that scales outwards or something. You don't need to change how the mechanic works. Within 3 frames, a human isn't really gonna realize that, oh, look, the opponent died at the 1st frame while the explosion actually showed at the 3rd frame or whatever. So that's not really an issue. Let's get 15 luck here, I would say. Very nice. And here I would say 20% type is actually pretty decent. Do I want alien eyes that do 1 damage? Let's go. I'm gonna take this, engineering and luck, and we lose damage, which I don't care about. Attack speed and range. My range is not the negative, so let's actually bring it up to the positives. Dodge against 1 armor, I would say yes, although my dodge is at 8. We can maybe fix that. I could also go for crit damage, but honestly, no. Melee damage and max HP. We're gonna go for this just for the max HP. I don't want to lose more range damage, so I'm not gonna really take this. 1,700. Let's take this. 1,769. That was almost no difference, and we lost range for no reason, but whatever. Yeah, movement speed and crit chance is good. Yes on this. Spawns a turret that shoots piercing bolt. No. Incendiary. You know what? Yeah, we can take some turrets. Why not? Why not take turrets, incendiary, etc, etc. Let's get this. Let's get melee damage. My weapons get from melee damage, while they don't get from range damage, so that's just damage for us. I don't really want this. I do want to maintain my lifesteal, but I'm gonna take it just to fix my range again. Yes on the max HP and HP region. Yes on the engineering. Yes on the explosion damage. Yes on the explosion damage. This time we actually got the dodge. Very nice. What is this? Range damage. This is the most irrelevant damage type for us, so that's really good for us. Combine and buy. We're closing into actually having every single thing here. Lose to engineering. I'm gonna go yes with lose to engineering. We have so much engineering that really doesn't matter. Rocket launcher. Heavy machine gun. Let's go with no. 233 on purple or 1,489 on blue. Let's think about it. Let's think. What is there to think? Let's buy the plank and off we go. Let's lock down this plank. Why not? And we go. I don't care about the explosion damage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everything's just getting smoked. Just to blind you just a bit. Give me a second. Give me a second. You know what? Let's allow this to be this way for a moment until it just covers the whole screen. Because I do enjoy seeing the atomics pop all around. How much damage do we do? 7,607. Okay. Very weird number, by the way. 7667. But it is what it is. I guess you can read it backwards too. Which I think that is... There is a word for that. There is a word how you say that you can read that backwards. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, we're doing 7,000 damage. 7,600 damage. And when I smack him, it's 2,000. Wow, I do so much less damage than what the turrets do. It's a bit insane. But I mean, it also makes sense, as my weapons get only 40% of engineering, while the turrets get all the engineering. Literally every single point of engineering is gained by le turrettes. Let's now continue scaling good old strange books. And you know what I can also do? Look at this, I have so many strange books. Now I can take this, 8 elemental damage and 15 luck, minus 5 engineering. I'm kidding, look at our engineering, 800, boom, 1,000. Boom, 1,300. So that's also something very important to take into account. I'm gonna take movement speed because I do enjoy my good old movement speed. I'm gonna take 5 luck, even more movement speed, the good one. Take the plank, take this, take the engineering. What is this? A bunch of luck and we lose borderline irrelevant stats. So we're gonna definitely buy that. Melee damage is good for us. I don't want this. I do enjoy my range that I'm having. Continue with just pretty much everything I'm trying to buy here. This is irrelevant for us. Let's go max life, lose some HP region. Yes and yes. And honestly, yes, engineering is really relevant. I don't need to gain engineering. Like, I should stop trying to get engineering. Incendiary turret, why not? Plank once again, no. 2 scopes. Pretty useless. Let's continue. Another one of these. 2 damage against attack speed. Honestly, I maybe should have taken it. My attack speed is on the higher end. Range against this. I can take this for the dodge. I would say we found the plank, and now we have 1 more plank to go. And then the build is over. And the build is over. Just like that, the build is ready. We don't really even need to roll anymore. I guess I'm just picking up the massive explosives and the dynamites and whatnot. Not that it really matters. Does this guy even find any elemental damage? Because I'm not sure. Whoa, okay. Atomics have been successful. Now we do have atomics. Now there is no reason for us to get blinded anymore. We know for certainty that they cover the full screen. And now I like how it's like shoots out and then if it misses, just disappears. Just everything gets dusted. 23,000 damage. This is the end of the line for the opponents. The planks are completely irrelevant. We're gonna just continue scaling madness. You know what? It looks really fishy that everything gets dusted instead of there being flashbangs all over the place. Let's get blinded again. Sifd, stop opening and closing that. Nope. It's you know, I forget, like 10 seconds later I forget how bad it is. I have to say the explosions are a bit lighter, but forget it. I don't want people to have issues with this. I hope if anybody has, it's gone now. And yeah, let's continue just running around with the dusting. I guess it's once again this Thanos snap effect that is happening here on the opponents. So really enjoyable. I think I had a Thanos snap kind of build another time. Hopefully the cards are gonna appear top right. Yeah, I think I had one. So let's get a couple of wolf helmets with 2600 plus, and we're gonna continue with the strange bucket. We're gonna do, look at this, 4020 luck, of course, 6 movement speed, 15 luck. What lucky rolls. And honestly, I don't even want to buy any more shit to more opponents, whatever. What is this? Lose HP region, gain a bunch of stats? I'm gonna say yes. That would be really fitting. Damage against life, that's also important. Let's continue. Money! Yay, everything's cheaper. Very nice. I don't really care about any of these. Damage. Explosion. Luck against damage is also really good. Let's lose health for some defensive stats. And I think we're good to go. Yes, definitely even more luck, even more damage, even more luck, and even more armor. We are super defensive here. A normal turret, yeah, that thing's gonna save us. Projectiles pierce. I'm gonna take this, and it does affect the turrets. We know that for a fact. That projectiles pierce works on the turrets, which is just insane. How much? Wait a minute. Did you see how much damage I'm doing? Give me a second here. Give me a second. Going through everything. And by the way, what do these crits add to double damage on crits? 22k. How much do the explosive turrets do? 86k. Oh, okay. Okay. This is just straight up crazy. Boom. Smack him. Smack him into oblivion. And the turrets at the end of the day, because we have like 15 of them, no matter where an opponent appears, a turret hits them and boom, everything explodes to the map. We don't even need to move anymore. Haha. And the thing is, we're even getting the trees. Not the trees, not the trees. So yeah, look at this. How many opponents are 1200 plus? I think there is no reason for me to shop anymore. We have so much damage, so much AoE, so much everything. And now we also have so much elemental damage. I'm gonna continue getting a couple of those helmets. Those luck plus elemental damage helmets. They definitely, first of all, they help us with having even more items found. So it isn't even like we're actually losing anything, right? Like, yes, I waste like 10 or 20 golden boxes on that. Rainbow boxes, lucky boxes, rainbow chests, whatever those things are. Yeah, we waste a couple of them over there, but otherwise, it's not really that bad. And you know what? I also maybe want to pick up these things. Oh, I have an activated option, which makes sure that the food gets magnetized towards you, even if you don't need it. Anyway, yeah, as I said, we're gonna go with a bunch of these. Okay, and here we're gonna now go with a bunch of these. Look at our engineering, 6,000 round, boom, 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 and 9,000 plus. I mean, this 3 elemental damage, no, we're not gonna take it. Let's get 5 luck. Let's go with 10 luck. And here we're gonna go, I mean, even luck is irrelevant at this point too. Because at the end of the day, guess what? We also are gaining luck items anyway, right? We have 400 plus. Wow, I have -5 harvesting. What shall I do now with the money? Oh no, what should I do? You know what I'm gonna do next? I think I'm gonna invest a couple of these into tongs. I want to have a couple of tongs because I want to be able to pick up everything without actually, you know, so that it doesn't lag, right? Because as you can see, when I'm close to things, look at this, they do get magnetized, because that's another thing this mod allows you to do. It allows you to magnetize food and boxes and whatnot from the ground, even when you're full life. The reason for that is to counteract lag. So if you're about to lag, you activate that option that you magnetize things without actually needing them to, and then you don't lag anymore, I guess, or you don't lag that much. Although it's just an icon on the ground, so I don't know how much it actually provides lag. I guess adds lag or whatever you want to call it. But that is definitely it. And we're doing 210. Yeah, this is 212. 212,000 damage. So first of all, we're gonna go with a couple of alien tongues. That should be almost global right now. Then we're gonna continue going for, whoops, not here. We're gonna continue going for those strange boxes, of course, and then at the end we're gonna get also one wolf boom. 700. Each wolf thingy gives us 700. Let's have HP regen. None of these, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't matter what I actually take. Let's get luck. 3 armor, that's decent-ish, I guess. With 6 armor, we're super safe. Buy. Buy. I don't want to buy the padding because we already know that it's gonna just make us straight up immortal or something. And I also have the piggy bank in the first place. So, and now, as you see, we do have global magnetism already. Do I have a global magnetism? I see this food. Let's see how far away from the food my magnetism hits. Okay, it isn't global really, but I can just take 5 more tongues and then it is going to be global. And I think this is, at this level I should just invest into a bunch of headgear, however that thing is called. So, and this level I'm gonna get like, I don't know, let's say 5 or 10 tongues. I'm just gonna randomly click until I feel it's right. And then I'm also gonna get the rest into helmets, elemental plus elemental damage and luck helmets. So that, because we're at wave 11 right now, so that I can later, obviously, I will have so much luck that I will find so many more boxes, therefore I can get more books, right? Because at the end of the day, how many boxes you get is 1-to-1 ratioed with how much luck you have. And we are investing into luck. Nice. Very nice. So the earlier you go for luck, the more boxes you get. So let's invest everything into this. Right. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. And then the rest into tongues. Alien tongues. And now I should have global pickup range. Let's see, how much is 3 elemental damage, by the way? It's about 100. And this is another 20 luck moment, but why would I even care about 20 luck? Let's go into this. Theoretically, I should have global pickup range right now, and everything should be dying in one hit. As my turrets are doing 786,000 damage, which is, you know, just borderline insane. And yeah, we don't need to move. We don't need to do anything at all. We can just chill over here, and whatever you see in front of us is toast. And I love it. I love it. Nothing is even moving. More than almost 1 million damage. Will I be able to get 1 billion damage? I want to see. I mean, the thing is that we mix and match the luck helmets with the books. Oh, by the way, look how many boxes we got already. So I should definitely stop picking up helmets, as we're gonna be getting a bit too many boxes, and I don't want to deal again with having too much luck, and we're gonna be getting like 300 or like 1,000 boxes per wave. If you haven't seen that, there is a run. Hopefully a card is gonna appear top right. I have done a run already with those insane luck, where I was just getting so many items every single wave that just the wave lasts too long. 400 elemental, 400 engineering for each one of those strange books. Insane. Look at our engineering just skyrocket. Engineering skyrockets. And it will continue skyrocketing. You know what? Movement speed is what I actually want. And dodge, maybe. Ho ho, look at this. Explosion damage. Let's go. And lemonade. While we have consumable healing, no difference. Very nice. Very nice. Whoop, everything appeared. Whoop, everything disappeared. And that's it. Now we're doing 1,400,000 damage. So, yeah, 1,470,000 something. Nothing even makes sense anymore. The numbers are insane. The numbers are huge. You know, sometimes I'm seeing... I mean, I'm about to see something negative here, but... You know, I'm seeing other people use said mod and they don't break the game to this point, to this extent. And it's like, how? I guess the main thing that breaks these mods is people actually increasing your luck. The more you increase your luck, if you play this mod, by the way, there is a link in the description how to install the mod and how to and where to download the mod, etc, etc. So if you want to play this too, and yeah, like. I guess the main thing is get luck. As long as you're gaining luck, as long as you're scaling luck, you don't even need to scale that much, as you saw, right? Like, you can just buy 20 or 30 times, get 20 or 30 times some kind of item that gives you luck. How many do I even have, right? Let's see, how many of these helmets do I have? Where are the helmets? Where are the helmets? 48. So I got 48 helmets, which is a sizable amount. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's not a sizable amount. But let's actually make them 50, you know, just to feel better. You know, it's 50. So, yeah, I got 1,000 luck, you know, as simple as that. You just scale your luck to insanity, and madness ensues. Madness ensues. Let's go movements. Oh, max life. Let's go max life, whatever. It doesn't really matter. And nothing really matters here. Explosion damage. And how much damage do my turrets do? Well, my turrets do 2 million damage. Seems legit. And this does 540. 540,000 damage, but yeah, these 2 million damages that we're exploding opponents with are just insane. I will I will activate the thing where we see how much area the lights cover later, not yet. Now, of course, yes, we do increase our engineering, which is our damage, but the AoE, the size of our explosions, increases with elemental damage. So that means with more helmets we have, we increase our actual AoE. Now, if I want to, of course, increase my engineering damage even more, I should invest into helmets, right? Because however many books I get, that's a multiplier. So if, for example, I have 200 books, it's gonna be however much elemental damage I have times 200, right? While if I get a bunch of helmets, which provide me with 10 elemental or 15 elemental damage, I'm not exactly sure. I think the helmets give you 10 elemental. So if I just increase the helmets, I get 10 elemental times the books. So it's better to go for these things. If I want to increase 8, right? This is 8 times where's the book? Times 200. If every time I take this 8 times 200. While if I take for every one of these I take, I get just 432, right? So 8 times 200 is obviously more than 432, so that's why it's theoretically better to go with these. As you can see, we're scaling a lot faster, and we're also gaining a lot more AoE. But I'm mixed and matching, as I said. 20 luck, because why not? 12 max life, because why not? Incendiary to it, yeah, why not? An explosion size, and elemental damage. And damage against attack speed. Why not? Even more explosion, even more everything. Let's lose a bit of luck, get a bit of XP gain, and let's actually run into the wave. Hey, look, an enemy. Boom, dead. Everything dies. You know what? This is a good wave to test. Are we global with explosions yet? I'm pretty sure we are. Oh, no. That was very dangerous. We're never gonna do that again. I hope nobody had an issue with it. We're not gonna do that again. There's a flash photography right there. Flashbang. And you're like, I can't see. I'm completely blind. Oh, you know what? Yeah, when you play FPS games and you get hit by a flashbang, it doesn't blind you though. Isn't that a bit weird? Like, of course, in real life it will blind you. I'm not comparing games with real life, but when it feels like if you want to. It feels like if you want to make the human player that plays a game feel like he got hit by a flashbang, you should flash the flashbang 5 or 6 times within 1 second, and then the actual human player playing behind the screen is going to be like, "What? I can't see. Why did you do this? My eyes are hurting." Although that is extremely dangerous, of course, and should definitely not be done. 500 flat. Nice. Does that mean I have 500 flat engineering? Yes. I have 500 flat elemental damage. Clean, flat number. I mean, look at our range damage being minus 300 plus. What a stupid thing to see. Good warm. Let's go 10 attack speed. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. Oh, you know what? This plank. 69. Nice. 115 bite back. Nice. Let's take range. Let's take this. And off we go. Off we go. Boom. Everything does. Let's go try to smack something. Try to go and smack something and see how it's gonna look like. Nope, nothing got smacked. They're too strong, and the turrets are too much. Ah, the smacking does a 1 million. The smacking does 1 million, and the crits, you see, I'm getting crits sometimes. When you see guild numbers, this is, yeah, 2 million on crits, 1 million on non-crits, and the turrets do 4 million on everything pretty much. And globally too, like they hit something, the whole screen died. That's why I wanted 15 turrets, by the way. Maybe I should have gone with 1 turret, just 1 turret. I find it where it is, I sit there, and whenever it hits something, just everything explodes. Maybe that was gonna be a bit more unique, I guess? I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. What's done is done. If you guys want me to do this again with only 1 turret, then yeah, maybe I'm gonna do it in, I don't know, a week. You know, whenever I run out of ideas, maybe I can rotate back into this and be like, okay, today we're gonna do the 1 turret, rule them all. And maybe I'm gonna even do it with incendiary turret, or not the explosion turret specifically, right? Maybe I could do it with some kind of more awesome and, not awesome, but more unique, actually. Because I do enjoy this. This is awesome. Unique is something different than awesome. Not everything that is unique is awesome. Let's go on. You know, one thing is novelty, and another thing is, you know, actual, factual, coolness, awesomeness. Hey, look, bosses. Was that a billion? No, of course it's not. But we're doing 4 million damage. I think I'm gonna now start investing into more helmets. Although, as I said, I didn't really want to... Why are the boxes at this line and not at the line below? I guess some bugs are happening with the UI, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna start investing into helmets now, so that we actually... you know what? Forget it. I don't want to invest into helmets. Although if I invest into helmets, there's a good chance we're gonna get 10 million damage. Right now we're at 4 million damage, but 5 million damage is also good enough. We will get 5 million. But yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about how many of those books do I want to get. That is what I'm thinking about right now, because I want to get a bunch of books, to be honest. To get a bunch of books and just straight up explode everything to smithereens. But maybe I should also get like a bunch of helmets. So let's actually invest into a bunch of helmets. And we're gonna just get so much elemental damage. Maybe we're gonna get 1,000 elemental damage. Can I get 1,000 elemental damage through books? Not through books, through helmets. Yeah, let's go through helmets. All helmets. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're getting a lot of them. My lag is also increasing, by the way. And it might happen. It might happen. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So close, so close. Here we go. Here we go. 1,004. 1,004. Does that mean we have 100 on the dot? Nope. I mean, I'm saying no, but I haven't found where it is. Here it is, 121. Well, I failed completely, but it doesn't matter. You know what? Let's go with 130. Let's get 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that was unlucky, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. At the end of the day, we're gonna... Wow, how many are we finding? Wow, even more. Wow, we are extremely lucky. Imagine if I run through this trying to find things now with 80,000 coins. So the next thing we're gonna do now is we're gonna get like 1 or 2 of those, just so we get a nice round number that we enjoy so much. And as a human race, we all enjoy. But by the way, we're doing 11 million damage. So scaling the helmets is definitely the way to go. I mean, you can realize that... no, you cannot really realize that. Those are multipliers. Those are multipliers. Like, it depends on whatever you have more, you want more... whatever you have less, that's what you want to get more of. Does that make sense? Wait a minute. Every time I get a helmet, it gives me 8 elemental damage. And that 8 multiplies with however many books I have. So for every book I have... Yeah, every book I have gets multiplied by 1,000 because I have 1,000 elemental damage. But every helmet I get is 8 times however many books I have. So if I have, for example, 300 books, 300 times 8 is more than just 1,000. Right? Just plus 1,000. So that's why it's better to go with the helmets. So I think we're exactly at 130. Nope, let's go with one more. 130, flat amount. And now we're gonna go with a good old strange books, as many as we can, because it's the new weapon, the new item. As I said, the helmets give us more, but it's not about getting more, it's about getting more books. Today's run is the book run. The helmet was a secondary focus, and I hope there wasn't anything that was giving us more elemental damage and I completely failed at getting it. Wait a minute, is there something that gives you even more elemental damage and I completely, utterly failed at realizing that? Am I like completely... blind? I mean, I am completely blind. There is literally an emoji. Please spam the blind emoji. There is literally an emoji because I'm blind. Let's HP region and luck, I guess. And off to the final wave we go, right? Because this here is... Yeah, nope, we're at the wave 19. Now we're doing how much damage? We're doing 16 million. So theoretically, we're gonna be doing 20 million at the last wave. So very nice. If you don't believe that it's million, you can pause the video whenever you want. I mean, I can even pause and be like, you know what? I need the number to appear at this point. Nah, it was there at this here point. Here we go. So as you see, 1 to 300, 1 to 3,000, 16 million. As simple as that. So you can pause the video if you want to count, and then Sifd literally does it for you. Because I am so eager to share all the information I have with you. It is very important to me to just talk about anything I'm seeing and sensing and realizing. And just, you know, explain. And I love it. Honestly, I do enjoy just explaining things, I guess. Although that might be tiresome for a couple of people. I have read some stop talking comments. But honestly, it is what it is. I do know from real life, even from experience on the real life, that some people do enjoy listening to everything, and some people don't enjoy listening to everything. Some people get tired of it, some people actually enjoy it. So if you're here, I guess you're an enjoyer. Welcome to the club. Let's continue with strange books. Running through, getting more and more. I think our damage is gonna become 20 million. If it doesn't matter. I'm gonna tell the thumbnail guy to actually include 20 million in the thumbnail anyway. At this point, you're not sure if I do 20 million or not. You have read the thumbnail, but you're not sure. And now you realize, wait a minute, I might have been lied to. Let's actually see, because I myself don't even know right now. And we're doing 19 million. Yes. So seems like the thumbnail is most likely going to be a lie. Whoopsie, clickbaited. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Drop a like if you actually thought it was going to be a 20 million damage run, while it was a 19.3 million damage run. Because, yeah, why not? I do enjoy doing this meta commentary of what the thumbnail is going to be within the video itself, making you guys realize. It's just so weird. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, helps out the channel. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. It's really helpful. Maybe I should say these in the beginning, by the way. I'm seeing other YouTubers say this in the beginning, just straight up while they're playing the games. Like, okay, guys, don't forget to drop a like. You know, maybe I should do that. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it. As always, thanks for the Patreon members and supporters. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.